There's hope that a recently completed dictionary of the critically endangered Ngu language could be the saving grace of the language. It was a 2-year labor of love for a group of language activists to get one of the oldest languages in the world into written form. There's currently only one person, Katriena Esua, who can speak the language fluently. Our reporter Ulrich Hendriks took a trip to speak to some legends who understand the origins of the language.
From being extinct just 3 short decades ago to a language on the verge of being revived. That is the tale of Ngu. Now the Nguki language has a dictionary. For the past few years, Katriena and the team has been working on this dictionary and making it happen. It's finally finished, and let's talk to one of the contributors, that is David van Wyk. David, here's your brand new dictionary. You must be proud.
Yeah, I'm very proud. It is a long vision that we had, and it is a dream that has come true for us. This is a journey. We've worked so hard on this, and we are proud to have this as a tangible proof of the work that we have done. We have worked with a linguist, Bonnie Sens from Arizona, and Dr. Kelly Jones from South Africa as the chief editors on the book. And we took in consideration all the other work that the other linguists has done over the past years since the language resurfaced. We took all the data, and the data has been cleaned. So yeah, now it is here. It's here. We can now proudly say we've done our part, and here's the proof of it.
So what does that mean for the language? We know there's only one person left who can speak it fluently. You can speak it, but not as fluently as we'd like. So what does this mean for people like you, for younger people from this Kumani-San community?
It means that the language is here. It's not lost. We've been working, and during this project we came across some distinct sounds that could have been lost for generations to come. But luckily we caught that all, and it is transcribed in this dictionary. So what it means for the future is that Ngu is alive. It can be revived. Now we can really revive Ngu.
Tell me, probably a lot of work went into compiling this dictionary. You mentioned that some of the words that were nearly lost are now contained in this. Tell us about the hours you spend going over, and exactly what goes into compiling a book like this. You have to have a very fine ear for the language, because some of the sounds, they sound so familiar. So we had to work Oma a lot. She had to put in many hours. We together with her, we put in many hours into this project, because it's not just saying the word and we hear it correct. We had to have her repeat the word over and over so that we can be sure. So we did our due diligence. We did it. Tell us, so this is not the end of the projects for reviving and keeping the language alive. You guys are also talking about going digital, so that especially younger kids can learn it faster, or it's more effective in terms of getting to younger people.
Most certainly. During this project, we embarked on this outcome for the hard copy, but it is also available on Google to be downloaded. We also had a language app. The language app is not yet ready. It's in the last process of being finalized, and then it will also be ready to be used. This raw material, as I call it, the raw material that we have gathered from all other linguists, we can now use that for learning material development and all the other stuff that we need for the revival of the language.
So what are your favorite words that you come to know when you were compiling this dictionary? Regale us with your linguistic skills, as it were, sir.
You know, the leader Mandela said that if you speak to a person in a language he understands, you speak to that person's mind. And if you speak to the person in a language that is his, then you speak to his heart. And if people could just try to learn to greet in the language, and then they will speak to my heart. And that is why I would say the greeting is the most important. That is the word I love the most. Koinkia.
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 Yes.
Well, there you have it, Koinkia. That is hello and well, greeting you in the Ngqu language. Of course, one of the ancient languages. David Verwekov was telling us how they went into to compiling that dictionary, and that is now it is available on Google as well, and that they are in the process of finalizing an app so that especially young children and young people who want to learn the language will be able to do that in a more technological way. With that, it's back to the studio.